Hello and welcome to Programming the Lazy Way, a sequence of short videos for beginning programmers. I'm Will Briggs, creator of C++ for Lazy Programmers. This video is based on content from that book, so check it out. This video assumes that you know loops and I/O in C++, so if not, build up to it. I've got here this program to find the average of a list of numbers. Yeah, I know, it's totally exciting. Well, I have to have a way to tell the program that I'm done, so I use -1 here as a sentinel value, it's called, meaning once I read that in, I'm done. I don't process it, I don't add 1 to how many, I don't add it to the sum, I just get out of the loop and print the result. Now it does work, but I can see this being a lot of typing, especially if I have a long list of numbers. Can I just get this from a file? Well, I can, and I've got this file called input.txt. So what I'll do is I'll tell the program to get its input from input.txt. So there's an arrow coming from input.txt into the program. I can also tell it to send its output to output.txt, and that will work. This works easily in Unix, but you can do it in Windows, although it's more trouble. I'll tell you how anyway. What we need to do is we need to go to the folder that contains the executable, which in this case is the debug folder. Sometimes it's x64 or something else. So I'll go right in here, and yep, there's the executable. When I click up here on this line, it says this is the path. This is how Windows really thinks about where to find this file. I'm going to hit Ctrl-C to copy it. And then I type CMD to get to the command prompt. We're not there yet. I have to say CD for change directory, and then I put that thing that I copied earlier, and I'm in the folder, and there is average.exe. I'll need my input file, so let me copy that in here. And now I can do exactly the same thing that I did earlier. In the Unix system, I can take things from input.txt and put them to output.txt. And that works. Now that's the basics, but let's make it nice. Let's see what's in output.txt. Whoa, Nelly. What's all that stuff in the output file? I forgot to take out the prompts. The input file doesn't need prompting, so I will just come here and I will take them out. No prompt and no prompt. Okay, so that's a little bit more reasonable. I'll run it now without redirecting to the output file, and it can just come straight to the screen because I didn't tell it to redirect. I could also take from the keyboard and redirect to an output file if that made any sense. One more thing to make it easy. What if you forget to put the -1 at the end of the file? Very possible. It's not at all obvious. So I want to make it so that we don't even need to use that -1. And this program does that. Instead of checking for the sentinel value, it essentially checks to see that nothing went wrong with the input file. That's what this condition means. Nothing's gone wrong. The most common thing that can go wrong is running out of file. So when it reaches the end of the file, that loop will fail, and this if statement will not be executed. So let me run that. Okay. Now, if you ever do want to run the program that has something like this while cn thing using the keyboard, you can still do it. The way you do it is, we'll put some numbers in here. You put a Ctrl-D. You might have to do that at the start of the line, or it may not notice. In Windows, you should use Ctrl-Z instead, and in Windows, you have to hit Enter. So, save yourself and your users some typing by using this IO redirection and using while cn. Leave comments or likes below. Subscribe to this or the Facebook group for more videos, and stay lazy.